Hello, everybody. I found a truly undiscovered public campground for you. It's so undiscovered, even I had trouble finding it. And I only found it by using aerial photography and then a call to the local town officials. Where am I talking about? Lexington, Nebraska, which is located on the Platte River in the center of Nebraska. This town is approximately 10,000 population and it is a larger town, full size, with restaurants, gas stations, repair, banks, grocery stores, you name it, it has it here. So where is the camping in Lexington? We have two options. The first one is the undiscovered one, which is in Plum Creek Park, which is almost in the center of Lexington, which means that you can walk to almost everything in the town. To get to Plum Creek Park from the interstate or from US 30, come north on Nebraska 21 towards the center of town, turn left or west onto 11th Street, which follows the south boundary of Plum Creek Park, and head for the southwest corner. There'll be a dirt pull-in, and essentially that is your campground for the night. The fees are pretty reasonable. They are $15 a night for RVs and free for tents. So what do you get for this? There is electric hookups. They're all in a row along the edge of the parking lot. There are flush toilets a little bit to the east. There's a playground. There are no water hookups. Now, I didn't see any water taps when I was kind of looking around the park, but it doesn't mean there isn't a water tap somewhere in this park. Plus, well, you're in downtown Lexington. So I don't think there's going to be an issue here. Tent camping is going to be a little more difficult because campground is really set up more for RVs. There is grass. However, I've been warned by the town officials that they do have a lot of sprinklers. So be careful where you set up on the grass. And of course, if you set up a dirt, you need to be mindful of vehicles that might come through and drive over your tent at late night. But the price is right, free, and you have everything within walking distance. There is some shade, and there's a pavilion also. Downside is, well, the water's a little bit unsure, and the camping for tents is it's legal. It's the question is, can you find a spot that you're not either going to get rained upon by the sprinklers or driven across at night by wayward drivers? Also, I should mention that this campground, the facilities are only open during the tourist season, which is essentially May through September. Then after that, the bathrooms are closed down and the electric shut off. So how would I rate the Plum Creek Park campground? Because the tending is a little unsure. The price is right. There are bathrooms. Problems with water and actually finding a suitable spot for a tent. But you are downtown, and they also have a great number of Wild West exhibits also. So I would give Plum Creek Camp a 7. You do have an alternative, is the Taylor County Fairgrounds, which is in the southern part of the city, off of, I believe it's US 293, just south of US 30 and the railroad tracks. be aware. I just mentioned railroad tracks, which means you're going to get a lot of train noise at night. It is the fairgrounds. They have a dirt racetrack here. Great if you like dirt track racing, but again, that means a lot of noise in the evening time. Plus, you have the interstate on the other side of the Platte River, which isn't very far away either. Campground essentially is a large pasture, mostly grass, somewhat dirt field, with room for about 50 RV sites slash tent sites. There is absolutely no shade here. There are water taps, and the electric is 20, 30, 50. Supposedly there are flush toilets, and supposedly there are showers here too, but it's really hard to find any mention to it. The reviews of this place, the few that I've found, actually there are more than two, have been not kind to this place. They are pretty negative. So I cannot really recommend it, the fairgrounds, because of all that and everything I've already mentioned. So I have to give Taylor County Campgrounds a 3. Now, if someone wants to write back to me and say, hey, the showers are great, the bathrooms are great, the dirt track racing really didn't make that much noise, feel free to comment, but I doubt it. So that does it for Lexington, Nebraska, and one of the most unknown campgrounds in the state of Nebraska.